So let's just cut straight to the point. First, I want to do a video about this post that I posted on Instagram 2 weeks ago that was how to exert a positive attitude in a negative world. But then it got me talking, obviously, and after dreads, I've had dreads for a year and 2 months now. So it's kind of like the journey and how it's changing me. And so before dreads, I was just about to go through a breakup 2 days before I officially got broken up with. So I was tense. I was very strong-minded, closed-minded. I didn't give much thought into anything as much as I thought I did. I was very impulsive. I wasn't very independent. Still don't like people, but I mean, I really didn't like people then. I put up with a lot more shit, and they're just totally different than how I am now. Now, after dreadlocks, a year and a half or a year and 2 months of experience of dreadlocks, and I don't know if it's because of the dreadlocks and what's taught me or just growing as a person, but I've taught myself patience. I've gotten way more spiritual. I'm surprisingly practicing veganism right now, which I would never do a year ago. I love meat. I mean, I love every type of meat. I love anything you can imagine from an animal. I love. And over a year ago, I would have never thought of myself as a vegan. I didn't have any willpower at all a year ago. I wouldn't have been able to do my juicing cleanses. I wouldn't have been able to go vegan because a lot of people told me I couldn't do it. And that's what I kind of stuck to in my life, is people saying, you cannot do this. This is not who you are. And it took dreadlocks. And I mean, I was kind of this person before that if someone told me I couldn't do it, I would have to do it. Like cutting my hair short, shaving the side of my head, stuff like just whatever. But dreadlocks seem so permanent, and people told me I could not do it. They said it was disgusting. They didn't understand it. Even though I did not fully understand it then, I knew that it was something I kind of had to do and put myself through this journey so I can experience it. And once when I put myself in the journey, it was so much more than I thought it was going to be. And now I just have patience and love for everything. I have a bigger understanding. I feel almost free in myself, and even though bad things have happened to me since I've gotten dreadlocks, I am not as off the handle as I used to be, I guess you can say. I can handle things way easier. The patience has taught me so much, and gaining knowledge and just knowing who I really am, and stepping away from what everyone told me who I was, and saying, no one else can define me but me, is still a journey I have to go through today. And even though people look at me when I walk down the street and they see my dreadlocks, and there's gonna be two reactions. I've never seen a middle reaction of these two extreme reactions of I don't understand you, I don't like you automatically. You're just this disgusted look on their face, or turning towards their friends or partners, whoever they're with, and me physically seeing their look at this chick and looking at me. There's either that reaction, which is I see as completely rude and something you don't need to do, at least not in front of me. I don't just, do it once when I walk away. I don't, keep your comments to yourself like that. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. Don't physically show that to me. It's called being polite. And then there's the complete opposite, which is good to an extent, of people really loving it and they coming to talk to me. And yeah, it gets annoying repeating the same information over and over again as I'm walking down the street or in a store, of saying just like the huge spiel in the huge speech of dreadlocks, what they are, how do you do them, how long did it take for you to grow them, oh well, they're extensions, so and this is how you do extensions, and oh my god, you crocheted that into your hair, how do you use a crochet hook, and just it gets annoying after a while. But you know, if it has one more person being knowledgeable, you know what, I'm willing to sit there and talk to them about it for however, if I have the time. On that note, of that positive side, is when I start feeling almost used in a way, that when I'm with friends or I'm just trying to go through my day, I'm not trying to like talk about my dreadlocks, or you know, I'm just trying to relax, and I see like giving information about dreadlocks as sort of a job now, because I mean, I have my dreadlock Instagram, I have my dreadlock YouTube, I constantly give advice to people in my email. You know, it's just kind of like a side job. And when people are pushing for information, wanting their dreadlocks redone by me, I don't like it. You know, there's certain times where I don't want to be bothered. It's tedious sometimes, and I know that it's rude if I start getting impatient with other people, so I try my best not to. But you know, sometimes it's hard to say no to people, to give them the information they need, because that's what I do. But I mean, sometimes I just think like, you know, I'm just not up for the challenge, and that's when I usually give people my email address and I say, you know what, if you have any questions, email me on here and this is where you can reach me. But other than that, I'm just trying to do my own thing, or I'm trying to be with family, or I'm trying to hang out with friends. Like, the last thing I want to do is talk about my dreadlocks. I'm just trying to relax. I'm not trying to think at the moment. So with that being said, I want you guys to comment down below and tell me both sides of your story, or make a video in response to mine, and let me know who the person you were before dreadlocks and after dreadlocks. This is as dramatic as me, and you know, over a year later, you are almost like a cliche stereotype of dreadlocks, or you know, did you not change at all, and you're just who you've always been, but with dreadlocks. So let me know, comment down below, or you know, like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll try to make a video for next week.